Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is, as always, lovely to have you here. And today's Thursday, so I am working on the collaboration. Just realised there's a shiny bit there. Look. Working on the collaboration between Nanine at Collage Type and Tanya at Tatty Treasure on their additions, new additions to the Gentleman Kit. One in each shop, one in Tanya's and one in Nanine's. All these videos will be going into a playlist, and if I get that done before this video goes up, I will put a link to the playlist at the end of this video. So if you didn't see the last one where I did a full flip through of the kit and me starting on this book, you will find it there. So it's a long tall book, and I did a few pages last video with you. I think I did the first, did I do 3? I think so. That one has been done since, so have they. Still got a couple to do, as you can see. Put one on there, and I put one of my ledger pages on here, which just gave it a lot of lovely journaling space, as well as a vintage piece of ephemera, if you like. Excuse me. Lots of journaling space, you know, is going to be in here on the actual kit pages, but I've got these 6 envelopes that will also be going in here too. So the kit is called Gentleman. There are lots of images of gentlemen and gentlemen's pursuits and things like that in it. I'm not going to put the actual photographs and the images in this one. It might have these gents on here, but this is a new image this time. But mine's going to be more like well, bookkeeping, I guess. Yeah, ledgers, bookkeeping, that kind of thing, which of course only gentlemen did way back in history, didn't they? The ladies were not allowed to be working in industry or whatever white collar is called in offices. So yeah, it will be gentleman-ish, but it won't be full of the photographs, not this one. So with that in mind, what I was thinking as I was sticking these in, I would like some tabs. Now, it's not going to be a really fat book. It is going to be covered in some kind of fabric. But I think I would like a tab on each page kind of going down, so it is a bit like a ledger. And I thought about one of these shaped tabs. Don't know if you can see that. Just so it wouldn't have to stick out too much. So I'm just going to try one. And if that works, I'll put those down, and then I'm going to decorate a couple, hopefully at least, of these envelopes ready to go in here when I finish the rest of the pages. I'm just going to put a cough sweet in for a minute or two, if you can excuse me. I am still suffering with the dry throat and the silly little cough from my illness. Right, so I've got a piece of Tim Holtz, because I don't want the tab really thick, because you can fold it over in here and get a double tab. I wanted something double-sided. And I could have used the kit, but I just thought this would, you know, there's some colours in here that might just pop from those. So let's just take a couple out, because some I will like more than others. I quite like that bingo one. But it might be that I don't like it when it goes on. I didn't ought to waste that much, did I? Right. Let me just do a few, and then yeah, I'll see how I like them or not. Well, I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Doing it one-handed. Quite like that one. Going all around the edges. Oops. It's a nice tickety one. You know me and a ticket. Let's have a look on the inside. Well, I think there's only about 8 or 10 pages in here. Yeah, 10 I think in the journal. Let's have a look. How many did I do there? 1, 2, aren't they lovely? 3, 4, I've done 5. So let's count the pages then. 2, 4, I'm not counting front and back. 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 14, and then I've got a double at the front and a double at the back. And I think I only want them on perhaps the right hand side one. Oh well, that it then becomes the left when you turn it over. What a noodle I am. That one won't, but and kind of stagger them going down as well. Yeah, so that will be 6, won't it? So they'll have to overlap a little bit. Let me just cut another one out, and then I've got 6 to play with. And take one out of that wallpapery piece. If I get a bit of the ticket on it as well. See what I think. Yeah, like it. Nearly choked myself then. Okay. Taking it out. It's done its job. 4, 5, 6. Right. So they kind of want to be. Oh, barely overlapping each other then. Yeah, barely. Okay. Obviously this won't be showing green. This will be covered. It's my intention to cover it with the fabric and fold it in. I don't know, I haven't chosen the fabric yet, I haven't looked. And then, you know, mat on top of it with some card. So it will be whatever colour fabric I choose. So, you know, ignore the green behind. So I'm thinking about something like that maybe for the first one. I ought to ink round them, which I know will be a bit of a, or could be a bit of a bore for you guys, but it really needs to be done. And if I don't do them all now, I will... I'll miss one. I'll ink 3 and put them on, and then the 4th one I'll forget, something like that, because that's the way I do it. But I'll be upset with myself a little bit. Yeah, I'll be annoyed with myself because I could have avoided it, I guess. I didn't do the edge of that one for some reason. I do seem to be inking my fingers, and I've not inked the backs. Very haphazard. I inked the back of that one. Didn't that one. Ooh, look at that lovely smudge or water mark or whatever. Lovely. Yeah, I've got some inky fingers now, but never mind. Right, what was I going with? Can you remember? Was it the green? No, it was that plainish one, that one. So yeah, if I'm going to put them quite a way in, but just so there's a little lip to grab. So it sounds like an art glitter job to me. I was just wondering about using my what's the other glue that I bought when I was out of art glitter, the Cosmic Shimmer, but I think I've moved it. Yeah, I've put it away in a drawer. So see if I can get this one to come down. I've got a new one of these, but I don't want to get it out till I've used all this. But I've not oh, we're all right, we're working. I've not crafted for a couple of days, so I wasn't sure if it was going to play ball. Okay. And I can always, you know, put washi or anything like that on the top of them should I decide it needs. Oh, that red would be nice on there, wouldn't it? So about there. Right, last time I saw Tanya do this, she put a blob where she wanted it to go, which was very clever. Oh, somebody's banging outside. And then, yeah, that was good. Want to be in a bit. Did I go far enough in on that? Maybe not. Just hope I've calculated it right where I want them. Oh yeah, like that. Oops, I've got a dry wet wipe. So, which one will we like on here? No, I could go with something. No, that doesn't stand out enough. I'm going to go for the dark browny one. About there. Yes. So I don't know if I've got anything to tell you in particular. I spent a bit of time with Mum. Neil's on his is he on his second day back at work? No, his first day back at work. He's got 2. I never know if I'm coming or going with him. Yeah, today's his first day back. Tomorrow, oh, he's going to get 6. I might get 7. Well, I need 7. I don't know. No, I can't do that one, can I? Because I haven't covered it yet. So, kind of need to work out on here. Do I like that brown one on there? I do. Wants to go there. Roughly. yeah, so I've been well, getting my little jobs done. Not a lot to do, but still tidying up and getting rid of stuff and moving things about, finding them better homes as regards you know, having the workmen coming in. And I said I was tidying up my room yesterday, so I do need another one, don't I? Yeah, but I really only got, I don't know, maybe half an hour in here. Now I did get something done. It's not that I got nothing done, but yeah, I'm a long way from where I want to be. But yeah, I have found my desk and various things. I still haven't found my coffee dyed CD envelopes and mini disc envelopes, but I have a feeling I might have put them away too well. They might be with all my coffee dyed under the bed in a plastic box, which is a silly place to put them. But oh yeah, and I want one on there, so yes, it can go on there, even though I haven't covered the back, can't it? No problem. So that will be 7, so I want 2 more. Yeah. Do you think I'll be able to find the one that's going on that other page when the time comes? Right, so which ones did I really like? I mean, they're all nice, aren't they? Let's have this. There's a bit of like sellotapey looking. Yeah, let's have a piece of that. I just want them to be slightly different from each other. Yep, and see if I can get a part of that red 25 in. Oh, oh, sorry, that must be waving around right in your face. Let me move it out of the way. You stay there. Right, which one do we want? Let's go with this one at the back then. At the bottom, I should say. Well, it is the back, isn't it? So yeah, if I just put that one on. Ink it, Denise, ink it. I heard you telling me. Thank you. Stay there. Okay. Thought that was upside down then. Not that it should matter much, but it might have. But it isn't. Go. The weather today is cooler, pleasantly cooler. Looks odd, doesn't it, with that one missing, but that's going to be nice with that in there. Obviously we'll get a better view of it when that's covered. Yeah, and they look fine on the back. Now I might put a bit of washi on the back of them. Will that one be all right on there? Yes, because it's going that way, isn't it? So it'll be fine when that opens. Yep, that'll be all right. Thought I'd run into a problem then. Yeah, it just makes those pages a little bit easier to open as well. Yeah, probably will go down the back with washi or something. Now I've got black lace. I could put some of that. I've got this lovely piece of scrap fabric from the lady that works with Neil, who sends me all the scraps. I've got quite a few scrappy bits of it, actually. It's clocks and... yeah, it's perfect for this kit, actually. So this is the crochet cotton lace. It's not vintage or anything, but it's the vintage colour, isn't it? So some of that. I'm going to put it on some of these envelopes. I brought some buttons with me. Black, just ordinary black, brown shell and some cream beigey shell ones. And then I've just pulled some washes from stash. Oh. And then all the little bits and pieces. Oh, I better not lose that. Where can I put it? Put it on that. Where's it gone? That's it. Yeah, all these little bits and pieces that I've cut out from, and these are from the kit. The kit I'm using is Nanine's new kit. But, yes, I knew there was something I wanted to do. I'll show you in a minute. These are the pieces that I've got from when I worked on it last time. Excuse me. The older kits. They're not old, but the older kits. Lots of lovely bits and pieces in there. So between the two, lots of lovely embellishment pieces. But I don't know if you saw, Tanya did a flip through of her kit, which is now available as well. They weren't available when I first started with them. I'm going to show you it quickly, but look at those. You know me and a ticket, so I will definitely, although I'm using Nanine's kit, I will definitely be cutting these up, and well, I'll be printing them on some card as well, but I'll be cutting these up and using them, so I might use some today, I don't know. So she's got, as they always do, the ones with the writing on and the plain ones, and 3 different sizes, and you can get some even smaller ones if you do them 2 to a page. These would be extremely small then, but yeah, so you can alter the sizes yourself, but it's handy if you're not able to do that, the ladies put 3 different sizes at least, sometimes more, on a page, so you can, you know, you don't have to mess about. Do them sideways so you can see. Yeah, love those colours. There was some other lovely colours on the last kit. Which one was that? Was that the, I think it might have been the vintage botanical, or it could have been the vintage architecture. Anyway, some lovely gold and darker ones, but these are different again. Yes, I'm really pleased to see those. So as soon as I've printed it off, I might as well show you the rest of Tanya's kit. Some gorgeous clocks, because once I get them cut out, I put them all together. She's got pockets. Oh, I'll keep that out actually and use that. And then she's got these lovely half page, which, you know, will make lovely notebooks or smaller altered books. I mean, those would go that way nice in an altered book, wouldn't it? Looks a nice size. File folder, journals. So that's washi. She said she envisaged those as spines on the books, but it's lovely washi. That's a nice one. Again, you could cut the pieces out if you wanted them. Journal cards. I'm only rushing through it because aren't they lovely? File folders, but slightly different. Yeah, really nice. Some square pockets. I've not necessarily got this in order because, oh, I'll show you those in a moment. So yeah, so that's Tanya's quick kit. Just quickly, I didn't mean to show you it, but you know, rather than saying, oh, I've stolen this from the other kit and I'm using it. These are on Tanya's Buy Me a Coffee page. Somebody was asking me about them and asking me how I got them so small, or where did I get the tiny ones from. Well, I printed these 2 and 4 to a page. Now, I have got other ones of Tanya's that I've got from other kits, but these ones, you know, if you're looking for them without getting a kit, go and have a look on her Buy Me a Coffee page. Right, okay. Yeah, I probably will use those. They're nice and small. Yeah, they're going to fit in there as like more corner tucks and pockets I want, so I'll leave those on the top. I just wanted that out. Let me just tear it down a little bit, if you can just bear with me, just so it's a bit more manageable on my desk. I usually cut all these things up. Now, I have seen crafters who just keep these things whole and just cut out the ones they want at the time, but that's not me. If I want something, I want it there and then, cut out and ready to go. I mean, these won't be, but at least I won't have all this. Oh, someone's stolen the bin. Hang on. I won't have all this extra on my desk, so I can literally just snip into it should I want one. So yeah, quickly make a cup of tea or fast forward may just while I get these edges off, because I won't be able to function properly till I have. Now, today's video is going to be not so long, but I am doing another video again tomorrow with this same kit. So I'm tending to do, when I'm doing more than one kit, I'm tending to do 2 days in a row. It's just much easier for me to either, you know, film 2 at once, or to leave everything out on my desk and come back to it, rather than constantly putting them away and getting them out. So this one will be a shorter one because I'm a bit short of time today. Although probably not that short the way I go on, and tomorrow's will be a longer one. That's the idea. Okay, so that's why I'm saying I'll probably only get 2 of these done today. So let's do a couple of the tall ones, I think. So that one's completely plain. Let's do that pen one then, and that one. So I'm thinking all this wants really. Oh, I want gluing. I want inking and gluing. I'm just had a bit of deja vu there, that I said to you last video that I would get that done. I'd ink round them and get them glued down. Well, I didn't. I don't know that I forgot particularly. If I'd have got out and checked, I wouldn't have. But yeah, I intended to work on this a lot quicker than I have done. Just as always, things get in the way, and my plans are always scuppered. So, was I saying I was having the long one? I can't remember. One of them I was having the long one. That's the flap. Yeah, I think it was that one, because that one's got a little fancy. Yeah, I'm going to have the long one as the flap there. Can't even remember why I said why I wanted to now. Maybe it wasn't this kit I was talking about. Let's see. No, I definitely like that one as the... Yeah, I can't remember why, but I remember that I wanted to. So, do we close properly? Yeah. I just do. So, how far up there are you going? Not far. Can you see me? I'm just going to put a piece of glue down there. A piece. A small line is what I meant. That's all I need, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not an awful lot keeping it together, but it'll be enough. I might put a policy closure on one of the others if I think about it. That is a little bit... Oh, June the 14th. Look, Sunday, June the 14th. June the 14th is our wedding anniversary. That's better. It shuts better now. So, yeah, we want it that way up. Oh, no. Oh, it's because it's been turned over. Look, we'll have to have that way up. Are you dizzy? I am. Okay. That way up. Yeah, I was thinking it definitely wants some lace on this. I'm probably going to go heavy with the lace. Because it doesn't need an awful lot of much. I'll get my scissors to... I don't want it to be neat. I don't necessarily want it to be frilly, but let's see if I can rip some of that off. Ooh, that went better than I expected. It is quite frilly, so I'm just wondering. Let's rip a bit and see how it goes. I'm thinking about taking the scalloped edge off. Oh, that tore quite well considering it's newish lace. Yeah, that's better. That's more what I was after. So a piece of lace and one of these. But let me just look what I've got to play with in here, because I'll forget otherwise before I start cutting out, because there's lots of lovely labels and ooh, all sorts of things in here too. All from the kits. So if I'm using anything and you want to know where it's from the kit that I'm getting a bit spoilt for choice here. No. Just wondered if there was any images particularly. What did I do with the ink bottle? There was a big ink bottle. I'm sure there was. Was it a tiny one? Whiskey. Don't know about whiskey in an office, do you? I did say gentlemen's pursuits. Although I do know a few ladies who like a whiskey. I'm not averse to an odd one myself with something in it. You know, some mixer. I don't like whiskey on its own. Neil does. I don't like any spirit on its own, to be honest. I like not a lot. I don't like them drowned, but I do like a bit of a mixer in. No, okay. So there's nothing in there that's absolutely crying out for on here, because when I saw these, I thought I like that private one very much. So let's go right down. They're not paper cutting scissors. I mean, they'd cut paper, but I'll try and get it a little bit accurate with the better ones. Yeah, see, it would be nice to just have those all cut out and grab what I wanted, wouldn't it? But I'm just lucky I've got them, aren't I? Seeing as they're not from this kit. Right, I've got a bit of black on my... Oh, Mr. Magpie's having a bit of a... I have got my window open for some fresh air. Having a bit of a shout. Yeah, I'm just wondering now if I want a smaller one. I do beg your pardon. So there is a small one that says private too. I'll get them both out and then I'll make a decision. I know what I'll be doing later on this evening, sitting and cutting these out, so tomorrow they'll be ready to go. Yeah, I like the smaller one. Just push them to one side. Did I ink it? No. Like I say, it doesn't want a lot on it. I just have it down there, a bit of that down there. I don't know what else I want yet, so let me stick these down while my brain... I was quite fancying that ink bottle. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Oh, I might have one in... Yeah, better have in last time's. Should have tipped you up, I know. In the last kit is what I was trying to say. The box of ephemera from the last kit. I don't get any better, do I, for talking in riddles? Don't want a lot of this in here, but... if it's going in a pocket or a belly band, it needs to... that's it. Needs to be down fairly well. Let's put that on its side and see if it does us any good at all. Gosh, where does the time go? Look, I've nearly done half an hour. Yeah, I'm sure there's an ink bottle in here, but I might be wrong about seeing one in this new kit. Is that it? That's it, look, ink. Quite like these typewriter letters as well. Oh, there's another ink there. Spoilt for choice now. And a ticket, what a lovely ticket. So let me just get that inked up. I've got a few bits now. Just wondering if I want a button on this, just a tiny one near the top. And I don't know how well black will show on black, but excuse me. There's a nice black square one there. Look. No, it doesn't really show. Should have brought the white like shirt buttons, shouldn't I? Or I could put that on a little piece of fabric. What did I do with all the fabric? Lace. I've got scrappy little bits in here. That's a nice piece of brown there. That might... not brown, well, you know, coffee dye is what I meant. Brown colour. I might or might not, I don't know. Let's just see what it looks like. I don't want it to be too lacy, but where was it? That nice square one. No, this is a flower. I don't want a flower. Let's make it not a flower. That's better. Oh. Not sure that I like the square one now. Maybe a round one with some string through it. Any string here? I have. I was hoping for just plain cream though. Where was that crocheted cotton? Was it in here? Must have been in another bag I had. About some blue. Yeah, let's have some blue. I've got brown there, but I like the blue. Now I've seen it, I like the blue with the black. Oh, I threaded one the other day. I did that about 15 times. Put it through, pulled it out, put it through, pulled it out. Yeah, it's dustbin day. You can probably hear. That sounds like my dustbin. I wonder if somebody's moving mine. I think they are. Neighbour's probably putting it in front of my gate. I don't know why. Because Neil will have to move it to get his car through, but you know, old people like to do things for you, don't they? Elderly, no, what? I didn't mean old people, but I meant older generation. That's what I meant. Says me, the spring chicken. You know what I mean, don't you? I hope you do. That one's too big. I like this one. So I like that, and I like the private on it. Yeah, I'm just going to add that down there, and I don't think it needs anything. I just thought it went well with the pen. Oh dear. Oh, it's all right. It's not bunged up, it's just it takes a long time to get from the bottom because it's nearly empty. Yep, just right down there. Right, where we're going to have this on the edge. To slant. Or just under there, I think. Just nice, interesting. I mean, like I say, you didn't. It's pretty. Not pretty, but it's decorated enough. You don't need to add anything, but I do like to add things sometimes. Yeah, I like that now. Here, I was wondering about this. Just going over. Let me just get the lid off the black. Oh, it's right at the bottom. Where can I put you? Oh, it's obviously the last one I used. Okay, we're sorted. Black, there we go. I don't want it too strong anyway. That's it, that's all I needed. Put a lid on it or it'll dry up. Where's the brown lid gone? There we go. I've just got lids off my glues now. Yeah, quite like that, just over the edge of that flap. Keep this coupon, it says. Yeah, looks like it's fallen on it and got stuck, doesn't it? Right, shall we have a couple of these? PS. PC. Change my mind. I'm thinking I might use one of these strippy bits. These. Well, not quite. No. Oh, staff member ID. I like that. I'm going to just tear that so it's a bit less. What? A bit less uniform. Yeah, I love these strips with the interesting words on them. Okay, that's just about got one done, so I need to get my finger out a bit. Love that. Yep, so it'll have some interesting documents in it. There's lots of things in the kit to put in it, and then it'll either go in a belly band or a corner tuck, that one. So where was the other one that I was doing? There. So this has got the pretty back. Oh, again, it needs a bit of this. What's going to show? Let's only do what we need to do, shall we? None of that. Yeah, the tops of those inside, and these. Yep, that's my neighbour's car, so I must have moved my bin, but I saw where the dustman men put it back. It was nowhere near where he needs to get out the drive, so, but he shouldn't say it, should I? I don't know if he's a nervous driver or what, but he does a lot of three-point turns and such like to get in the drive, let's put it like that. I don't know, maybe it's just Neil is such a good driver, and he is a good driver. He can get a car where water can. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I would probably be like Mr. Next, well, perhaps not as bad, but yeah. And he's got a great big posh car, but I have actually seen him once back into our hedge when he first got it, so yeah. He's maybe not very good spatially aware. So I suppose that's why he's moved the dustbin. I've done that right. Any on the outside of it. And the outside you can always get to, can't you? It's the inside once you've glued it shut, which is what I'm about to do. You'll also look, you can tell if it's not folding properly because the piece folds in on itself, and you can see that's where I've not quite cut it to the pattern, which is usually the case. That one. Yeah, that's it. So we're going down there. Oops. It's a good job I didn't need it just on the end. I don't know how far up there I need it, not a lot, do I? Round there. And down there. Lovely. Okay, so I can really go to town on this one. Which way did we have that one opening? That one's opening that way, so I want this one this way just to ring the changes. Let's see, I do quite like that. There's an image of a chappie, isn't there? Yeah. And you can write on him, look. Yeah, quite like him. So let's have just a label of some description up there. Perhaps a different colour. That's a nice colour, but I don't want a circle, I don't think. Maybe I do. Who knows? I love this check, look. We might have a picture on the back. I think I will go with that circle, you know. Oh, I can go around it in black because it's got a black edge anyway. Oh, that's not black. That's not the black dauber either. Crikey. It's like rubbing your hand and rubbing your belly and patting your head. I can't do it. Can't do that thing. I don't think I ever could. I know some people can do it really easily. There we go. Oops. I have to say, since having my bedroom decorated, I really don't like getting out of bed in the morning. I like to just lay and admire it. Is that normal? Are you like that? Or am I just getting daft in my old age? The blinds are lovely. So I think I told you we got rid of curtains and we just have blinds in there. I'm trying to have as little fabric, I guess. That sounds a bit daft in your bedroom, but we seem to get a lot of dust in the bedroom. You can see it in the air when the sun comes through. Now, I do need a new carpet in there. I have still got the old carpet, but we've washed it a couple of times and I've now got a nice new rug on it. But I don't know what it is about the bedroom. But the dust, and as you know, I'm coughing a lot. I'm thinking of getting one. You can get machines, can't you, that take like particles out of the air, dust or whatever. If you've got one, let me know, because I'd be interested to know if they actually work. Air purifiers or something, but it's not for chemicals or anything like that. I would like to get just a bit less dust in the air. I do dust and I do hoover. Yes, I want a word on it. So do I want one of these strips? Or do I want one of those lovely tickets? What are these? Oh, yes. That's it. That's exactly what I wanted. It's a different, slightly different colour. It's a different pattern. I like it. It looks interesting. So I'm not going to put lace on this. I'm not going to go heavy lace in the book. It will have a few here and there. Might be a bit on a page or whatever. Yeah, I think circles always look nicer with something overlapping them. I don't know. I'm sure that's just personal preference. But yeah, I like that. Now, what about one of these down here? S&P. What does S&P stand for? I don't know. But I like it. Right, all I've got to do now is get it in a straight line. I should have tried it crossways, shouldn't I? I don't think they would go crossways. So S. The S is straight, that's a start. A straight S, that's hilarious. drilling out there. Probably still making the most of this lovely late summer weather. We're not really autumnal yet. Well, it felt like midsummer yesterday. Gosh, it was hot. But then we had a downpour, massive downpour. I think that's all it wants. I mean, I could, you know, I could go to town and put things in the corner and what have you, but maybe we want a label to write on the back. Go on, go to town. Quite like that one. Got lots of shapes going on though, haven't I? Yeah, quite like that one. Don't look any further if you found one you liked, Denise. I like the dark borders on these, the black borders. Okay, I'll leave it at those two. Like I say, tomorrow will be a much longer video. Hopefully I will get the papers done on those pages. I'll definitely get those labels cut out. And we might just get some of these put in then. Lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely love playing with it. Really enjoyed myself. It's been a nice distraction for me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thumbs up would be lovely. But more than anything, have a lovely rest of the day. Bye for now.